Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm happy right now. I'm very happy right now because the game has just ended and Argentina have won against Egypt 3-2. Yes, and of course it's a Messi masterclass again. And yes, I'm really happy. I'm over the moon. This might be the game of the tournament and this is my this is the this is like the fucking seventh time I've been saying this. I think a lot of games have been good this tournament. I think the Senegal game, the which game was it? It was the England game, yeah, the England game, the even the Norway game. These games were really good. So like every game we have been going, even the Cape Verde game versus Argentina, the these games, all of these games have been really good. And I think this right here has been my favorite game of the tournament, of course, because Argentina actually won. As you know, I don't think you know, but yeah, I'm a big Messi fan, and I've been a Messi glazer since day one. And today, I was scared. I was really scared. At one point, Egypt was making me shit myself, and it was a really scary game for me at the beginning. But eventually, Messi did it. What he always does. What Messi always does. So yes, so let's talk about the game. I'll put okay, I'll put this. So yeah, let's talk about the players. Firstly, let's talk about someone who have been very disappointed this tournament from, and I think he's a good player, but I have not been impressed by him at all this tournament, and that is someone who might come to Barca after this World Cup. And by the looks of it, I actually have been changing my mind. And yes, the Colombia game is going on. I'll watch it, but firstly, I'll make this video. It's been so Alvarez. Julian Alvarez has been very bad this tournament, and it's not even like he has been mid. He has been okay. It's been bad. He has been stinking it up in the pitch. When he starts, he's bad. When he comes off from the bench, he's not impressive. And I think he had some moments today. And but more than the good moments, I think he had the bad moments. And also an important thing, some of the times he was just invisible in the game, which I don't expect from him. But the guy who I want to talk about, of course, we know Messi is the greatest player of all time. We know he was going to score. We know he was going to assist, great goal, by the way. Everything is great. Of course, he missed a fucking penalty because I think he does not. He wants the ethical goals this tournament. I don't think he prefers getting penalty anymore. He has not scored a single penalty. He's the player who has missed the most number of penalties in World Cups. And the player I was most impressed by today is Paredes. This guy was everywhere today. I saw him behind the centre backs, defending with his life. And he's a centre back, by the way. So the game was he was shifting as like in the three back at times. And he was also going forward and he was doing everything. He was doing everything. He was everywhere on the pitch. I think he probably did everything defensively that you expect from a DM. And he's not even a DM, but he's a really good DM. Of course, he can play in that position. And I think Scaloni did a really good job on positioning him on that position on DM. Yeah, I'm very impressed by him, and I think this is one of his legacy games. I think he'll be remembered for this game. Leandro Paredes. When they talk about him, they'll talk about this game, this very specific game. He saved us a lot of times. Those tackles he made, those clearances he did, everything. I've been very impressed by him today, and I think he's a very crucial, and he should start every single game after this. And I was also impressed by the fact that we played a diamond today, and it is not the same as before. For me, Enzo has always been a box crasher. Even though I like his role that he takes in the Argentina shirt about being a guy who passes who breaks the line, who does everything on the pitch, an all-round midfielder. I think he did that today too, but I think today he was much more of a in the attacking side of the game, and I like what he is defensively. But for Argentina, not for Chelsea. I think he's very very mid for Chelsea. That is just me. And Lisandro Martinez, of course, you can see the rating. It is 7.6, but I don't think he had a game of 7.6. Yes, he had the most defensive contributions, and now that I look into it, like he had some moments, but like the first goal, you are on the scene of crime there. Like the first goal, you are on the scene of crime. You are the reason we considered the first goal, I'd say. If I'm not wrong, okay? If I'm not wrong. Um, Alexis McAllister, I've been impressed by him this tournament. I think today he was decent, and we saw the midfield was not functioning well. So, of course, he was not as good today because the midfield was not functioning well today. I think Deepal has had on and off games. I think he has been good some games and bad some, not bad, like mid some games. And I think he's pairing with Messi is really good, so he should start every game. And I think Scaloni trusts him a lot. Yes. And I think the other things I want to talk about is Mourinho. I think Mourinho is a good player. He has had a good season, but I think, and this is just me, I think um, Montiel should be starting over him. I genuinely think that, and I'm not even lying, because I have seen more from Montiel than I've seen from him. And I don't think if this is just me, maybe I'm wrong, but yes. And now let's talk about Egypt. Egypt, firstly, uh, a wonderful performance. I think they deserve all the credit. I think going 2-0 up against the world champions, against the Copa America champions, is a very, very big thing. And I think by the looks of it, they even deserve the win today. Deserve at least a draw and the game going into penalties and blah blah blah. I think the goalkeeper of Egypt had a really really good game. Even though the last goal, I think he did not. The goal was a pretty bad goal that he considered. I think Hassan, this player Hassan, was really good today. We have seen him in La Liga playing for Real Oviedo. Even though I think they got relegated, but yes, he was good today. We know that. And Salah had good moments, even though the rating shows it low. I think the offside goal, not the offside, my bad, the foul goal that they scored, Egypt scored. I think Salah had a lot of input on it, and Salah was doing his stuff. I think Zico had a good goal. I think everything they did, the counter attacks, everything was perfect. And I think they did a really, really good job against Messi. Messi was still doing Messi stuff, but he was locked in by them. They were trying their best to lock in Messi. And this is the game plan. This should be the game plan for every single team if they want to win against Argentina. Argentina, I'm not comparing it to Norway because Norway is very, 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 very Haaland focused. But Argentina is all about Messi. If Messi performs, Argentina wins. If Messi does not perform, Argentina can't win. And that is very, very true. We all know that. And I think Messi was kept in a very, very good position by these guys. I think Egypt had the better of him. Not in that way because they were triple teaming him. They were even four people at him at times and everything. But I was really, really impressed by Egypt today. I think they deserve a lot of credit, and I think the game plan was perfect. They did everything they could. And congratulations to not congratulations. I'm sad for Salah. Congratulations to Egypt for like at least getting up to here. That is a very very big thing. And if it was some other team, I would have rooted with them, and I would have wished they would have gone to the quarterfinals instead. But sadly, it was Argentina, and of course, I'll root for my goat. I think Omar Marmos off the bench was pretty bad. I think was it the Salah counter? Yes, the Salah counter. He stopped him for no reason. I don't know why. I still don't get it. And Lautaro Martinez, wonderful assist by the way. There are questions over the heads of both of you guys. Lautaro had a good assist, but I think they both have been pretty wasteful for Messi this tournament because Messi has created a lot of big chances. Don't get me wrong. He has had just one assist. He could have gone with three or four overall in the 4 or 5 games he has played. And I expect a lot more from them. Alvarez, especially, you have been You have they are talking about 150 million for you. Are you a 150 million player? Because this player I'm seeing is the shadow of the player that I saw 2 years ago in the first season of Atletico. Because I don't think he had a good season with Atletico either. His season with Atletico is a bit overrated because he had good moments with Atletico this season. He did not have good games with Atletico, in my opinion. That is my opinion, of course. Yeah, so that's it, I think, and a lot of credit again to Egypt. I think they played really well. It is a very, very big thing to reach in the round of 16 to give a good fight to Argentina. And this game is going as a World Cup classic. And I think the winner of the next this game is going to face Argentina, and I think it will be Colombia because Colombia are the South American dons who have been like throwing teams here and there. They somehow get a win, even though their output, like the finishing, is not good. And Romero, the goal. Thank you, Romero. I appreciate every bit of it. I mean, Messi assist by the way. And I think Messi does not want penalties anymore. I think he wants to miss penalties because let's not look at the ratings. Yeah. So, for example, here, look, did Lautaro play as a 100 million player? No. How is Enzo 100 million? Okay. But did Lautaro play? I mean, did Alvarez play as a 100 million player? No. In my opinion, no. Uh, I think I think Messi. Okay, let's stop the glazing session. I think this guy is insane, man. This guy is insane. Messi is inevitable. He'll score every single game. He has scored every single game for Argentina this season, no, this World Cup. And I think this is one. This might just go down statistically as his best campaign ever. Even though I think, in my opinion, the Messi from 2022 was much more hungry. Even though he scored less non-penalty goals, he was much more hungry and he created much more. And he was dribbling and he was everywhere on the pitch. He was desperate for that World Cup. But this Messi is a different Messi. This Messi is the Messi who wants to defend the title for Argentina. And I'm very, very happy with Messi. I'm very, very happy with this team. I think I'm not happy with this team exactly because if it was Colombia, for example, who they are going to face next game, who they might face next game, my bad, or even Switzerland. Every credit to Switzerland. No hate. I think they are a good team, but I mean, granted, Zaka might be owning the game right now because he has done that all tournament. So yeah, I think that's it for today, and I think I feel bad for Egypt. Not for Egypt exactly. I love Salah. I feel bad for Salah. I think he did well. That's just me. And yes, that's it. I think Amy Martinez, I would like to thank him for everything he has done before. But today, you could have done better, but you considered like 2 goals. You did not give any accurate long balls. You did not pass accurately. Nothing was good today from your side. But yes, still. And I think yes, of course, Lionel Scaloni, the substitutes he did again perfect, like last time. Was it last time? Yes, maybe. It was Messi. He scored a free kick, and also the bar free kick. I wished it got on target. At least it would have looked good. And yeah, I'm very happy with this team. I think they can actually win this tournament if they win against England. Of course, this game I'll be watching it with 4 eyes. I mean, I have 4 eyes, but yeah, I'll be watching it with 4 eyes because I think this game is a really important game on how I'll judge England for the next game because I think Tuchel is a very, very good manager and I think he can actually throw Lionel Scaloni, the best manager right now in the World Cup. It's not Ancelotti. Forget about it. I think Ancelotti is shit currently in the current world. Okay, not shit exactly, but yeah. So yeah, Thomas Tuchel can actually knock out Argentina. I think he's one of the only teams who can. Of course, Spain maybe, but France they can obviously. Yes. So that's it for today. Thank you everyone. I'm very happy. I'm over the moon. I think Messi is the greatest player of all time. Again, if I don't stop, I'll keep glazing him until death. So yeah, thank you for everything.